This is a massively important tip to realize when a grant has been announced for the very first time. When a grant has been announced for the very first time, you have the absolute best chance of being awarded an award. The reason why you have the absolute best chance is because actually the program office that your grant application will be going into, they are not exactly sure really what they're looking for or what they want the program or your application to reflect. And so when they ask you for certain criterions, that very first year is their way of having a baseline. When you submit your application, the way you write your narrative, the way you put your budget together, the way you have your certifications, the way you have your supporting documents, you and all the other applicants are basically showing them what a representation of a good application will look like. So that first year, they're not really sure. And so what you present to them has the best chance of being awarded because you are basically teaching them what the application needs to look like. That second year, though, once they have learned from the first round of applicants, they will be more exact in their requirements of what your application needs to look like, which in essence, they become stricter. So, what you definitely want to do is get your applications in when a grant has been announced for the first time. Not only is competition less, because a lot of people do not want to pursue the unknown, because statistics shows that when someone does not know what to do, they don't do anything. So what happens when a grant comes out for the very first time, and because eligible applicants are not really sure what to do, because they've never seen the grant before, in essence, they don't apply for the grant, which makes competition the less than it will ever be for any other year. So, in addition to competition not being that great the first year, you have a better opportunity to be one of the funded applicants because competition is not that great. In addition to the fact that the actual grant program office is not exactly sure what they're looking for, and so they're using you as a benchmark, you become their baseline to know what the requirements actually need to be, because they will be looking at the pool of applications and they will see that some applicants are worse, some applicants are in the middle, and some applications excel. And so they will know now that, oh, wow, actually, this is what we should request because this is what a good application look like. So, go after those grants. Please take this tip away and implement this tip today. What you need to do is apply for grants when they come out the first year. Do not be scared of pursuing them that first year, because that first year you actually stand the very best chance of being awarded. Take this from me. I have almost 13 years in the grant writing business, and that has been my experience. So take this from me. When a funding opportunity comes out for the first time, you definitely want to pursue it because that's the best chance of you ever being a grant awardee.